Hello and welcome to the Fabrico.Design channel. We develop professional sewing patterns and make them available to every woman. Using our patterns and video instructions, you can easily sew any garment at home and feel like a designer.
And today, we are going to sew a Chromite Basque belt. This Basque belt features a central seam on the front and a metal zipper on the back. There are decorative frames and straps at the bottom. The belt is lined. For sewing the garment, you will need the patterns, faux leather for the main fabric, the lining, interfacing tape, fusible web, matching thread, metal separating zipper, metal frames, 4 pieces, 2 centimeters wide, and sewing supplies. Note that for sewing this Basque belt, we use special needles for leather. As usual, you can download the PDF pattern of this garment below the video in the description box. Let's get cutting. We do not decate faux leather. We lay out the patterns on the fabric observing directions of the grain line. It is indicated on the patterns, and trace the patterns along the counter. Do not forget to transfer all control marks onto the cutting pieces. So, cut the pieces. After cutting, double-check the number of pieces according to the pattern pieces list. You need to have these pieces, 2 front pieces, 2 back pieces, strap, 4 pieces. Do not forget to interface the allowance for the zipper. You need to have these pieces for the lining, front lining, back lining, 2 pieces. According to the sketch, there are decorative frames and straps at the bottom of the basque. On the patterns, the width of the ledge and the strap equals 2 centimeters. So, we've chosen the fittings for this size. Note that if for some reason your frame is larger or smaller, you will need to model the bottom of the waistband. Extend it, or make it smaller. Change the width of the ledge and of the strap depending on the length of your fittings. We used leather as the main fabric. You can also use denim fabric or suede. If the material you've chosen has a low elasticity coefficient, we recommend interfacing it. Let's start the top pieces assembling. Place the front basque pieces face to face and stitch. Press the seam allowances apart. Make 2 parallel top stitches at 0.1 centimeter from the stitching seam. Place the front basque pieces on the back piece face to face and stitch the side seams. Press the seam allowances. We're moving on to the lining. Place the front lining face to face onto the back lining and stitch the side seams. Important, leave an unstitched opening in one of the side seams of the lining for turning. Iron the seam allowances apart. We stitched and left an unstitched opening in one of the side seams. Now, press the allowances. Now the assembling. Place the basque and lining face to face and stitch along the top edge. Top stitch along the lining at 0.1 centimeter from the stitching seam. This way. Press. This is what we get. Turn the basque inside out and stitch along the lower edges. Cut out the allowances and corners and turn inside out. Turn right side out. Press the bottom, forming a piping. This is what you should get. Turn the basque to the wrong side and stick the zipper into the middle seam of the back so that it is between the main fabric and the lining. Align the allowances and sew in the zipper with a single horn foot close to the links. Cut out the allowances. Turn the basque through the unstitched opening to the right side. Press the zipper. Sew up the unstitched opening. We sewed up the unstitched opening. Pass the frames through the protrusions along the bottom of the basque and secure them on the sewing machine close to the frame. To move the leather fabric easier, we recommend using tracing paper. Now we can remove the tracing paper easily. This is what we should get. Prepare the straps. To do this, press the allowances to the center. You can glue them with a fusible web afterwards. Press. Pass the straps through the frames and secure them along the entire perimeter, fastening the lower allowances. Turn out. Place the allowances this way. Secure along the entire perimeter. Remove the tracing paper. This is what we should get. Press the Basque belt from the inside.
Thanks for sewing with us. Subscribe to our channel and publish your photos in different social medias and tag us. You can find the link to our website in the description box below the video.